Welcome back, everyone. Every year, shelters take in millions of animals across the country, and sometimes those animals have a really hard time finding homes.
Tonight, we're starting a brand new segment called Positive Match to try to tackle this as a community. Each month, we'll bring you the story of a local shelter animal that's looking for a family.
I'm going to be featuring animals that are especially hard to place because of their specific circumstances. Tonight, you're going to meet an old guy who definitely doesn't look his age, and even though he's dealing with some stuff, no bones about it, you're going to love him. Handsome, playful senior looking for love and a retirement home. Must love dogs. And yes, he's a little thirsty for attention. Meet Ollie.
He's full of energy. He's very happy.
A 12-year-old shepherd mix who's about 70 pounds. Ollie loves people, chasing squirrels, playing fetch, and he's pretty chill most of the time.
Is just very loving, loves to be cuddled and loved, sit on the couch, just relax.
Ollie's still very physically active, but getting older comes with cognitive challenges for dogs, too. He's dealing with doggy dementia. He can be a bit disoriented at times or even anxious, but he is on medication that really seems to be helping.
It doesn't slow him down any, but he just needs a home that has a schedule that keeps him on the same schedule, where he knows where he's at and what he's doing. They're so cute.
I spent some time with him at the Forsyth Humane Society. They took him in last November. Allison Hewitt became his foster mom about a month later when she got an email from the Forsyth Humane Society saying that they were looking for foster homes over Christmas weekend. It's been a long weekend.
Good boy, good boy.
Now Ollie just needs to find his forever home.
He loves a quiet home, an older couple, an older family that would just spend time with him, take him for walks, take him outside. He enjoys things that other dogs do.
The Forsyth Humane Society is one of about 300 rescue organizations in North Carolina, but get this, last year alone, more than 6.5 million dogs and cats like this little one here, Baby, entered shelters across the country. So that gives you an idea of how important it is for people to open up their hearts and their homes.
We give you the tools that you need. We're always here to support our fosters.
Which brings us back to handsome senior Ollie. Don't count him out just because he's lived a little. He may even teach you or any other pets you have at home a thing or two.
Some of them have younger dogs, and they'll take a senior dog, and it's sort of a mentor to the younger dog how to act. A younger kitten doesn't know how to act, but an older cat will teach them, you know, how to act and how to play. And so the seniors, it's just like a personal relationship. They can teach younger animals a lot. They can teach us a lot about life and just enjoying the moment that they're in.
Enjoying the moment. Because in the end, even for man's best friend, it's not about the years in your life. It's about the life in your years.
Just to spend his last years and just be pampered and loved.
Isn't he the best boy? If you think you are a positive match for Ollie, you can contact the adoption counselors at the Forsyth Humane Society at adoptions@forsythhumane.org. And you can also find a link to this story on our website, WXII12.com.